Whenever you're adding all these chemicals, atrazine is the big one that's often studied. It's a herbicide. It's the second most used herbicide in North America. I don't know if you've heard of atrazine.
Right.
Yeah, it's in the drinking water. Totally illegal in Europe, by the way. They don't even allow it in Europe.
It's crazy.
And in America, it's the second most used after glyphosate. But they'll call it male feminization. You give these animals atrazine exposures, and they're equal exposures to a lot of Americans. And like, for example, if you have a frog and you've got him in 200 nanograms per deciliter of atrazine, 200, that male frog turns female. Now you've got a female frog. But it's not just atrazine, because now you got the plastic water bottles. Oh, and you've got all this fragrance and all these parabens. You're rubbing it on your skin. Your skin is absorbing all this stuff. Oh, and now you've got like sunscreen chemicals, right? We haven't even talked about that, but oxybenzone in sunscreen, by far the most widely used chemical in sunscreen. That's an estrogen endocrine disruptor. It acts like estrogen in your body. And they did a study, after I published my book, they did a study with oxybenzone, and one application of sunscreen, just one, 7 days later, it was above the government's safety limits in people's blood. And that's just an adult with one application of oxybenzone. And some people are putting it on their kids like 5 days a week, and like putting it on their face with these like personal care products that brag about like keeping your face protected from the sun.